is good? What is good? This is Dash Bones back and better than ever, and I am with
Monkey D. Michael.
And you are tuning in to the chapter 1016 review of One Piece. And what another epic chapter it was. It wasn't quite as action-packed as some of the previous ones have been, but we still did not miss a beat because we got several different perspective changes. But to kick it off, we're full on into the Fire Festival. We got Hitetsu and we got Otoko, and they're just enjoying everything. They see like the moon's looming, they see all the festivities, and then we get a little backstory to what the purpose of the Fire Festival is, which is where they get to honor, celebrate the lives of those who have lost. And speaking of looming things like the moon that we remember, there's also Onigashima up in the sky looming as it's coming closer and closer to the fire capital, man. And it's so crazy because we have been pretty much waiting for this moment, whether it's going to crash or if it's going to be
just float above them, or like is this something that they're gonna have to view from the ground and be like, this is a fight for our lives, or you know what's gonna happen with this?
Yeah, so there's a lot of anxiety and a lot of hype building up between that, but as soon as we shift to Onigashima, we are with CP0, and they're just informing us on how much like the numbers. So we're playing the numbers game with them. See that both sides started off, like Kaido started off with 24,000, and then it was Luffy's side, the Strawhat Alliance, that had 5,000, and up to this point they have lost 2,000, and then Kaido's side has lost 3,000. And Otama comes in really clutch here, because due to her devil fruit and using the Kibidongos to switch the size up,
take them all up.
They've been able to acquire 4,000 new members, so now it is 20,000 to 7,000. So 20 to 7 odds are a lot better than 24 to 3. So and we also know that it's quality over quantity. So if we can get some clutch and hype moments from them, we know that the Alliance has nothing to worry about. After we get this moment, we revert back to Usopp and Nami.
Yes, and then we get to see Nami just come out with her new climb attack that she found out.
Yeah, there was an interesting little back and forth between her and Zeus about what the new name would be, but that didn't really turn out. It didn't end up mattering. It was just like a little fun there, but
we can't expect Zeus to be like, yeah, my name's Fluff now.
Yeah, but the crazy attack that she dished out. Initially, it was just a straight up lightning blast, like we had seen Big Mom use in the past. But with OT being sort of a badass in her own right, she's able to dodge that initial attack, and she thinks it's over, and Nami's kind of at a loss. But nah, Zeus is like, no. My job is not over until I hit the target. And you love to see that because it was a little coming of age moment for him. This is the first attack that he gets to actually dish out in Nami's honor, trying to specifically protect her.
I wonder if this has always been the use that Zeus needed, and Big Mom just didn't understand how he was supposed to be used.
Yeah, maybe she was using him completely improperly. And this is just an opportunity to see what more he has to offer. So maybe, hopefully, Nami's going to be able to use him more creatively, and combining the weather eggs and the treats that she has for him. It's going to be a very strong relationship that we're getting here. And speaking of strong relationships, after Tama is freed from Ult, she is able to announce to everybody that 2 of the Toby Roppo have now been defeated, Ulti and Page 1. And after that happens, you get to kind of see the last few remaining ones, which is Who's Who, Sasaki, and Black Maria. And they're just kind of at a loss, like, what?
There's a big mood change for sure. I think Luffy's crew inside is starting to gear up. They needed to hear that, especially after hearing that Luffy at least initially went down.
They had to.
We know our boy ain't down for the count.
Oh yeah, he's definitely not down, but they had to hear that there was like a turning of the tides.
There's progress being made for their side, whether or not it seems hard, you know?
This was the perfect morale booster to all of the opposite that you were, those little Dindin Mushi, like in Wano, because they're the telecommunication devices. But seeing that tide turn is just what we need in order to get the Straw Hat Alliance. We want that morale and that vitality up, but we also want Yamato at the top of her game. And right after we get this announcement from Otama, we revert straight back to the top of the roof. And this is where we see father and daughter squaring off. Like Kaido says, like, don't get too big for your britches just because you got your handcuffs off. I'm really hoping that Yamato has some tricks up her sleeve and she does something really special here, because we have seen the potential already. We've seen that she has her own Thunder Bagua attack, and based on the last panel, it looks like she may have some King's High. I'm hoping.
Well, see, something that I've been actually actually really thinking about is whether or not Yamato's devil fruit is a smile fruit or an actual natural devil fruit, and why Kaido felt it so necessary to put sea stone cuffs on her in the first place.
I feel like she's got to be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know
Maybe
if
it's similar to his devil fruit or something.
Yeah, she can't defeat him, but she's definitely somebody that even he has to worry about. So he was mentioning, I'm not going to take it easy on you and things of that nature, but she ain't worried about that.
Right.
I'm here to sever your ties and join Luffy. I'm trying to join the Strawhat crew after I kick you out of Wano. So it's all up from here, man.
Really though.
Father versus daughter. We got the last remnants of the Toby Roppo fighting off against the Strawhat Alliance, and then we finally seem to be getting Nami and Usopp joining the rest of the main fight out there.
Yes.
So getting more of that, seeing what happens as Onigashima continues to loom over the flower cap. Future clashes and Brook sightings, because that's another Straw Hat member we haven't seen in quite some time.
I've noticed that throughout this arc that they've been showing the fights based off of which crew member joined after which. Because that's at least how it's been kind of running for me. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to get some Brook and definitely going to get some Jinbei.
Okay, so quick to see. Hopefully very soon we get like some more perspectives and we get to see all the Straw Hat family that we know and love, man. Until then, we got more Streamcast content on the way, man. More series of all kind coming from us because we really turning up a notch, man. This has been Daz Bones
And Monkey D. Michael.
You know the
and
Lotus
Lotus
Always Blooms
Blooms Twice.